Hi, and welcome back to Technology Wizard. So today we're just going to be doing a simple Cobol program. We're going to be using Cobol compiler IBM 1.00. So we're just going to be printing some text to the screen as our first lesson into Cobol programming. So let's get started. So we're first going to open Edlin, which is our text editor. We need to create the file. So this is in DOS. So I'm using version 2.1. So we're creating the file. The new file has been created. And now we're just going to L, because it's got nothing there. So that's clean file. And then 1i, and that will start. So essentially first we're going to be doing the first line here. And we need to count out the spaces, so exactly 8 spaces. So 8 times we hit the space bar, and this is our identification division. And then we put a full stop after every sentence, and then another 8 spaces, and then we go program ID space, and then we call it hello, and then another 8 spaces, and then the data division with a space. And then we write here procedure division. So that one will be also in there. And then we're going to lastly create it's essentially a paragraph name, and we'll call that main para. And then this is where we go 12 spaces instead of 8. So we count 8 up to 12 and lands us there. And this is where we put everything that we want to run. So if we want to display something on the screen, so in such as this, we display Cobol Wizard. And we put that here. And then we go stop run. So that should run the code. So we need to first line it out, and that is all correct. We go E, and that saves it. And then now we got to run it through the compiler. So it's the compiler sitting in disk drive A. We load it. It's asking for the source file name. And now if we type in the file name, which I think yep, awesome. No errors or warnings on that. Now we change over to disk 2 of the compiler. This is where we got the runtime light, so we got the libraries to make sure it runs correctly. And then we're opening link, so it's the same thing. We're opening link, typing in the file name for the object and run file, and then it's going to put it all into an executable. So all we need to do after this is run it. That's all been done. So the executable should now be on the DOS disk. As we can see, cobwiz exe, so that's the executable. So all we need to do from here would be to type in cobwiz, and that will bring it up on the screen and run it. So we will go ahead and run that file. And then it is printing Cobol Wizard. So that's a simple and easy program that anyone can do, essentially making sure that we follow the spacings. So we've got certain spaces for the procedure division, data division, they're all 8 spaces. And then when we're telling it to do things, we go 12 spaces. So down in the description, I will pop some important information about this as well, and where to find the information. But essentially, that is how you do a basic program. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.